Okay, so Tommy, to start off, it's another critical weekend this weekend for Rovers. How have preparations been this week?
Same as usual, not really changed much, just without having the Tuesday game we've just been able to recover a little bit better and focus more on crew from the earlier the week.
So we've got two big wins against Wigan and then the draw against Chesterfield and the win against Coventry. The next two games are huge. Do preparations differ or is it the same week in, week out?
No, the old cliche is it's the next game that counts again, and it's definitely the matter for this because we've got a tough game on Saturday where we have to be ready, from the start of the week, and each game differs in terms of preparation and information that we need to learn about the team. So the management here are, very critical, and they get every little bit of information that we need defensively and offensively for us to do our best on Saturday. So that'll be the same this week, and being on Thursday, we're building up nicely.
You scored again on Saturday. It was 2 goals in 2 games for you. Would you say you settled in well here?
Yeah, definitely. I've really enjoyed my time, even when we weren't getting the results. I saw that there was a lot of positive to go from some of the performances. Probably the last 5 games, we've actually noticed that we're getting in the right direction from where we want to play, and it's just a building process. Each game I feel we've progressed, and hopefully it's come at a good time, and we'll keep progressing and winning and stir us out of the relegation zone.
The fans certainly seem to have taken to you here. Is that good as a footballer? You must enjoy that.
Yeah, definitely. When I first came, that was the plan. To come here and do well for myself and help the club and just learn again as a player. It's been a while since I played regular, so for me to come here was a great opportunity, which I've already said, and I stay by that, and I just hope that we can keep progressing and keep working hard and getting them results, which I've seen the fans with a bit more delight of recent.
And you've played nearly 200 games now under Darren Ferguson. What is it about him and his management style that you like?
I think I've stated many times just about the way I seem to follow his instructions, very well, and we work well in all aspects, training off the field, and I just understand what he does now. It took a while from being a young player from 19 when I first signed for Peterborough to get to this point where I'm quite an experienced player now, and I understand the ropes a bit better now. So I really enjoy working under him, and I'm sure the players do here because it's shown in our results.
So you mentioned how much you enjoy working for him. How's he helped develop you as a player? You say he signed you when you were 19.
Well, he does exactly what you just said. He develops players, and when I first came to Peterborough, I remember his words were, where you are now, I'll definitely develop you into a better player. So, that's something progressive for every player, to know that where you are now is not necessarily where you're going to be in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and it's proved for me that was the right way, and it was the right time to leave, and it worked out well then. So, it just keeps going well for me under the manager, and I think it comes down to one thing: is just the hard work that he puts in, and if you follow him, then you're going to get a lot of success from it.
Unfortunately for us, your loan is coming to an end. What will you miss about Doncaster when you return to Wolves?
Well, I came here, very, very quickly. It all happened very sudden, but knowing a couple of lads already, they were quick to mention the good unity in the squad and stuff, and I found that firsthand. It's a brilliant group of players, and it will be great if we get the achievement that we all know that we would all want, all the fans and everyone, and obviously leave on a good note. That'd be the best thing I could take away from it, really.
Just going away from football slightly, what do you like to do to relax when you're not playing football?
Well, not much relaxing, obviously. Having 2 kids, everyone will know how difficult it is, to balance work life and home life. But again, it's a fun balance, It's hard work, and everyone will tell you, but it's something that you love to do, and you find the qualities with your kids all the time. So yeah, just like you say, just relaxing as much and doing kid things, playing football and stuff. Not an awful lot of excitement going on in my life. So.
Do you like to watch football outside of training and working here?
As much as I can, I've got a brother who plays football as well, so if I can get down to watch him, my young boy loves to watch it as well, and like I say, it's just a balancing act of things that you want to do and things that you like to do, and just getting the best, really.
And who do you support?
Manchester United, obviously. It's obviously being from Manchester. I've always followed United, and my son follows United as well, but he came to his first Doncaster game on the weekend, which he loved, and again, it shows the work that the Doncaster are doing off the field. A lot of young kids are enjoying it, and it's a good place to go and watch football. And it's shown in my kid that he had a great day, and I think he'll be coming back.
Good, we hope so. Have you got any sporting heroes that you looked up to whilst you were growing up playing football? And
yeah, many. Through football, obviously, being a Man United fan, Ryan Giggs was a massive hero of mine. Players like Ronaldinho, Zidane, I looked up to in many ways, and it's good for kids to have idols and aspirations of where they want to go and achieve, because ultimately where you are now isn't where you're going to be in the future. And my son's the same now with the likes of Ronaldo and Messi. So it is good to have them sort of heroes in your life.
Finally, what one bit of advice do you wish you were given when you were growing up, becoming a professional footballer?
Well, I think the professional game's a lot different to when you're a youth team player. And being around Wolves for the last 2 years, they've got a great setup of young players coming through, and unfortunately a lot of them are set in the way where they think they're in sort of a safety net, and that's the way football is. And it's not. It's a very tough ask to go in day out and work hard and come out your comfort zone sometimes, to go out on loan and to learn the structure of the game the hard way sometimes. I was released from a club when I was young and had to go to a lower league club, and at the time it was very difficult, but it's the best thing that ever happened to me, because you learn very quickly from older players, and the way it is to go and fight for your survival as a footballer, really. And just for the young players, if they can follow suit in certain ways, some players are obviously good enough to be at that level, but it's good to go and get that experience as well, and it helped me. And many other players, you've seen non-league players coming through the ranks now, Vardy and that coming through and showing the way that there's another way through. It's hard work, and it's not the best way or the easiest way or the prettiest way sometimes, but it's just as efficient, and it can get you to be a dream.